there's already so many gender roles and like weird shit in the world where guys do this and girls do it. It just, in my opinion, like that just needs to go away, especially in music, because it's like it just has no place in music, you know. I'm Gina Gleason, from Philadelphia, but I live in Las Vegas. I play guitar in a Cirque du Soleil show out here called Michael Jackson 1. And I also play in a band out here as well. I love writing music and recording music, producing our own music, and every once in a while I kind of sit in with anyone, any band, so I kind of bounce around from sitting in with people to writing music, playing at Cirque du Soleil. We do 10 shows per week, and yeah, I play guitar. Yeah, I always looked up to my older brother the most, because he's my best friend. But music-wise, Dimebag Darrell and Jimi Hendrix, Mick Ronson, all of these male figures, or James Hetfield, Kirk Hammett, these are the people that growing up learning how to play guitar that I was looking to, being what? How do you do it? Yeah, I feel like growing up, for me, like you said, there wasn't specifically some girl playing guitar that I was oh, that's my shit. I hope that, if someone were to happen upon me playing guitar somewhere, maybe a young person or whoever, that what they would get from that would be beyond just the guitar playing itself or music itself, but maybe something more in the realm of I don't need to be any kind of way but myself. And I hope that someone would think, I don't have to fit some kind of social role or gender role or genre role or anything. I don't have to be anything but myself. I like metal, but I also like this, but where do I fit in? It's just find your own voice. That's what instruments are, a vessel for you to find your own voice, as a catalyst for your voice, Yeah, I would like to see those, we were saying, different roles of girls sing and guys play guitar. I think in music that needs to go away, because music is just a universal language. Somebody who doesn't speak the same language as you, music is something that can bridge that gap of communication, and I think it's really beautiful. And so to put any kind of gender or whatever in there, it's not necessary. Music is just universal, Playing in a band outside of that, it was always a bit harder, especially the band I was playing in before I worked at Cirque. It was an all-female Metallica tribute band called Metallica, and people would come and kind of expect it to be terrible, and specifically dudes maybe would come and be oh, this is gonna suck, it's gonna be hilarious, and then when it turned out oh, these girls can play their instruments, it's not so much undermining as shock, I didn't know girls could do it, and it's this needs to go away. Shock from women watching us and being I didn't know women could do that, and it's how can you say that? You're a woman. I think the most important thing is that it's just not about anything other than the music itself, and that anything that would separate men and women, especially in the music world, I think we just need to evolve past that. And outside of the music world, obviously. Or feminist is a word that gets thrown around a lot, and people have asked me before, would you consider yourself a feminist or this or that? And it's kind of I just don't like anything that separates people. I don't like any labels that are going to separate people of any race or creed or gender or whatever. So I just consider myself an artist and a musician, and